Hello friends and PGT aspirants. In this video, we shall discuss the complete syllabus of PGT English. Syllabus first. There will be two sections in PGT syllabus. Number 1, language, and number 2, literature. In section first, language, there will be two parts: unseen passages for comprehension. Number 2, uses, tenses, spelling, punctuation, narration, vocabulary, and idioms and phrases. In section 2, literature, there will be again two sections: A, form of literature and figure of speech. Number B, authors and works of literature, like William Wordsworth, John Keats, Charles Lamb, P.B. Shelley, Charles Dickens, Matthew Arnold, Alfred Tennyson, Thomas Hardy, T.S. Eliot, Kamala Das, Mulk Raj Anand, Nissim Ezekiel, Robert Frost, Walt Whitman, Ernest Hemingway, William Faulkner, and William Shakespeare. Now let us discuss literature part of the syllabus, that is authors and their work. Number 1 comes William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is a matchless English poet, playwright, and an actor born in 1564 in Stratford on Avon and died in 1660s. Shakespeare was a prolific writer during the Elizabethan and Jacobean age of British literature, sometimes called the English Renaissance or the early modern period. He is often called England's national poet and the bard of Avon. He is famous worldwide for his comedies and tragedies. He wrote 37 plays and 154 sonnets and other notable works. His famous works are Julius Caesar, Henry VI, Richard III, Love, Labour, Lost, Comedy of Errors, Taming of Shrew, Romeo and Juliet, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Richard II, The Merchant of Venice, Henry IV, As You Like It, Henry V, Venus and Adonis, Rape of the Lucrece, Hamlet, Twelfth Night, Othello, King Lear, Macbeth, Antony and Cleopatra, Cymbeline, The Winter's Tale, The Tempest, Henry VIII, and except this, he has written 154 sonnets. The second comes William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was born in Lake District in 1770s and died in 1850. He is a great romantic and nature poet of Romantic age. He was a major English romantic poet who, with Samuel Taylor Coleridge, helped to launch the Romantic age in English literature with their joint publication of Lyrical Ballads, which was published in 1798. He was influenced by French Revolution. He is known for his great love for nature. His famous works are Lyrical Ballads, An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches, The Excursion, Peter Bell, The Prelude of Growth of Poet's Mind, Poetic Works. It was a collection. Number 3 is Charles Lamb. Born in 1775 and died in 1834, was an English essayist, poet, and a critic. He was educated at Christ Hospital and worked as a clerk. He was inspired by Coleridge, Wordsworth, and Hazlitt. He is best known for his essays of Elia and one chunk Tales from Shakespeare. His famous works are Essays of Elia, Collected Essays, Tales from Shakespeare, On the Tragedies of Shakespeare, Witches and Other Knights' Fear, The Pawnbroker's Daughter. Number 4 is Percy Bysshe Shelley. Percy Bysshe Shelley, born in 1792 and died in 1822, was a reputed English poet of Romantic age. Shelley did not see fame during his lifetime, but recognition of his achievements in poetry grew steadily following after his death. He was expelled from college for his radical thinking. He married Mary Godwin. His works are Queen Mab, The Cenci, Adonais, Epipsychidion, The Trump of Life, Lyrics and Odes. John Keats, a great romantic poet of the later age, born in 1795 and died in 1821, was an English romantic poet. He was one of the main figures of second generation of romantic poets, along with Lord Byron and Shelley. He loved Fanny Brown. He suffered biased criticism of Blackwood magazine and quarterly reviews, which hastens his death. He died of tuberculosis at the age of 25. His famous works are Endymion, Lamia, Ism of St. Agnes, and other odes. 6 is Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens, born in 1812 and died in 1870, is perhaps as famous today as he was in his lifetime. The author of 15 novels, 5 novellas, and countless stories and essays, he created some of the world's best known fictional characters and is regarded by many as the greatest novelist of Victorian era. His famous works are Pickwick Papers, Oliver Twist, Nicholas Nickleby, The Old Curiosity Shop, A Tale of Two Cities, A Christmas Carol, Dombey and Son, Bleak House, Hard Times, Great Expectations, David Copperfield, etc. Number 7 is Alfred Tennyson. Tennyson, born in 1809 and died in 1892, was a British poet. He was the poet laureate of Great Britain and Ireland during the Queen Victoria's reign and remained one of the most popular British poets of Victorian age. His works reflect the conflict between doubt and faith of the age. Tennyson was awarded the Chancellor's Gold Medal at Cambridge for one of his first pieces of Timbuktu. His works are In Memoriam, Maud, Inunch Arden, The Princess, The Lady of Shalott, Loch Shelley Hall, and Ulysses. Number 8 is Walt Whitman, American national poet, born in 1819 and died in 1892, and grew up in Brooklyn. American poet, essayist and journalist. A humanist, he was a part of the transition between transcendentalism and realism, incorporating both views in his works. His famous works are Leaves of Grass, Democratic Vistas, Passage to India, Memoranda During the War, Nombre Bows, and Drum Taps. Number 8 is Matthew Arnold, born in 1822 and died in 1888. Arnold was a great Victorian writer, poet, and critic. He worked as an inspector of schools. He was the son of Thomas Arnold, the famous headmaster of Rugby School. His major works are, first let us discuss the poems, Dover Beach, Sohrab and Rustum, Rugby Chapel, The Scholar Gypsy, Thyrsis, The Forsaken Merman. Other works are Essays in Criticism, Culture and Anarchy, Discourse in America, Civilization in the United States, On Translating Homer, The Strayed Reveler. Thank you. Please like and subscribe and press the bell icon for notification and other important videos. Thank you.